How's it going?
Kyle
Hey,
Petty,
good,
man. It's
man.
going good now. You call yourself. I figured you'd have some big deal producer call first. And
Okay, wait a minute. Excuse me, I'm calling for Mr. Petty. I'll get him on the line right now.
That's fantastic. Thank you. Oh, there's Kyle
Hey,
Petty.
Kyle. Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Good,
It's
man.
awesome, man. 104.5 The Team, ESPN Radio. Kyle Petty, a stock car legend with us right now, and this is we're thrilled to have you, Kyle. For those that may not know, why are you coming to Albany, New York this weekend?
Because Albany is the center of the universe and the place to be this weekend,
Oh,
especially at the Marriott on 5 o'clock on May 5th. We're doing the Kyle Petty charity ride. We're coming through there. Albany is our first stop, the first city we're stopping in, our overnight stop. So we're really, really excited about it. We just want fans to come out and say hello to myself, and Ricky Craven, and Donnie Allison, and Harry Gant, and Herschel Walker, and George Rogers, people like that, and some of the greatest riders in the world that just come along and help us raise money to send kids to camp.
Kyle, you realize you're going to be spending Cinco de Mayo in the capital region.
And just so you know, I could not pack my sombrero, but I do have my poncho.
Nice.
So I will be wearing it the whole time. Okay, and this came from Tombstone, Arizona. I bought it in Tombstone, and I carry it with me every year for Cinco de Mayo.
Kyle, I cannot wait to be there. I'm going to be there with the 104.5 The Team Street Crew from 4:30 to 6:30. You can come out and join me, guys, the Kyle Petty, and the whole crew right there at the Marriott. And for the people who have not experienced an event like that, what can they expect this upcoming Saturday?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. The city of Albany and the people there have just been spectacular to work with everybody there. And everybody at the Marriott has just gone over and above board. And we told them, listen, when we come to town, we don't want it to be a secret. We want you to tell everybody you can. We want to get people out. We've got hats, T-shirts, we got trinkets and trash, we got postcards, we've got celebrities that'll sign autographs and take pictures, and like I said, guys like Herschel Walker and George Rogers that'll talk football to you till midnight, and guys that'll tell you old racing stories and talk to you about racing until midnight. So we just want fans to come out, people to come out, understand that we're doing this to raise money to send kids with chronic and life-threatening illnesses to camp. We go to camp in North Carolina. In 2000, when my oldest son Adam was killed in a racing accident. It's for children with chronic and life-threatening illnesses. We've sent 26,000 kids have gone to camp totally free of charge, and that's the main thing. The camp is totally free of charge, and that's why we ride motorcycles, so we can send more kids to camp.
Kyle Petty with us right now, 104.5 The Team. I mean, you're a legend, sir, but I got a weird question for you. Rutledge Wood, he's known for like odd rides and stuff like that. Is his motorcycle like, something out of like a pot flavored dream or something? What is it like?
Okay, here's the problem with Rutledge. He's afraid of motorcycles. As much as he rides and much as he does, Top Gear and all that stuff, and you guys are going to love Rutledge because he is out of control about 90%. He's like a kid. You know how a kid will run 900 miles an hour, and then when they stop, they can just lay down on the floor and go to sleep. Yeah. That's Rutledge Wood. He just stops. When he hits the wall, he stops. But see, here's the problem with Rutledge. Rutledge does not ride his own bike, but we make a cute couple when he rides with me. That's all I'm going to say. And he has ridden into a number of cities on the back of my bike, so he may be on the back of my bike when we come into Albany.
You got to invest in a sidecar.
Listen, I got to tell you this. I had a sidecar, and I made him ride in the sidecar, but he would go to sleep, and when he would go to sleep in the sidecar, and I mean, he's got a. Let me just say, he's got an abnormally large head. He wears like a 8 1/4, 8 3/8, so it's a little bit larger than most helmets. So he would go to sleep in the sidecar, and I would hit the brakes, which would make his neck go forward, and then I would stand on the gas, which would make his head go back. And after I did that for about an hour, got out to go in this restaurant, and he couldn't even turn his neck, so he won't ride in the sidecar anymore.
He needs a Hans device to ride with you.
Kyle, you're talking about your driving skills and everything else. Who goes the fastest in the motorcycle? Like, who tries? Do you and Ricky Craven try to race against each other? Herschel Walker's a competitor. Who's going the fastest in that?
Listen, we don't race. Well, I don't know. We're stopping by New Hampshire. Maybe we'll make a lap at New Hampshire. Maybe we'll make a lap at Pocono. This is the cool part about this ride this year, and I'm going to say this: we have, riding out west where the highways are wide open and there's nobody out there, but in the cities and the way we're coming through this year, this is our scenery ride. We're doing this. This is all about the scenery, and that's why we're coming. That's why we're coming across. Going through New Hampshire, coming through Vermont, and coming into Albany, because the scenery up in your area the roads and stuff. It's so beautiful up there. It's just a pretty part of the country, and this time of year, it's really beautiful.
Legend Kyle Petty with us right now on 104.5 The Team. And you mentioned the few states. How many stops do you actually make? Like, how lucky are we to get you this year?
You know what? This year, it was crazy because we are not stopping a lot of places. We're doing Albany, then we're going down to Pocono, to Mount Pocono and spend a night. And then we're spending a couple of nights in Lancaster and then Winchester and Hot Springs, Virginia, and that's it this year. And because the days are so short, because we're visiting places. We're going to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We're going down to Bethel to Woodstock and spend 2 or 3 hours down there. We're going over to Pocono to the Speedway and then to Martin Guitar in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. So we're going to York, Pennsylvania to the Harley factory. This is more of we're going to ride somewhere and spend 2 or 3 hours. So we're not spending the night a lot of places. The way it's worked out. So we are Albany was a place that was our first stop. I mean, from the very beginning of the ride, we were like, we got to get to Albany because we got to get to Woodstock.
Yes, we're hoping everybody comes out and enjoys this event this upcoming Saturday. And 104.5, the team will be broadcasting live 4:30 to 6:30 there. For those that, for whatever reason, can't make the event, how can they learn more and maybe donate something to your charity coming up here in the future?
Yeah, you can go to KylePettyCharityRide.com, and that has a link to camp, which is victoryjunction.org, and has a link to everything else we do. Basically, and look, we're like everybody else. Social media, you got Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and that's just KP Charity Ride. And you follow that, and that's real time. We're going to do some Facebook Lives. We're going to do some different stuff along the way, but you'll see where we're at, how close we come to your area, how close we come to your town, and even after we come to your town, you can follow us and see what we're doing the next couple of days.
Kyle Petty is going to be at the Albany Marriott, 189 Wolf Road this Saturday. Goz will be there bothering him as well. But Kyle, I got to tell you, Wolf Road is known as, like, if you know, you might want to park the bikes and Uber up and down Wolf because there's plenty of places to grab a cold cerveza.
Cinco de Mayo, man, the parking lot's the place where you need to be.
Why am I just meeting you now?
You order a large pizza. You order a large pizza and put a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken on it and fold it over. The ultimate taco right there, dude. I just want you to think about it.
I feel like we were separated at birth.
Levack, looks like you're coming now, too.
Now I'm hungry. My mouth is watering. Kyle, man, we love what you're doing, and we love that you're coming to the Capital Region. And if there's anything we can do to help with Kyle Petty, CharityRide.com, or anything else you're doing, please don't hesitate to call.
Thank you, man. Thank you guys for having me. See you guys out there.